Hello, good morning to all of you. After watching the explanation of this lesson, When the Earth Shook, this is the next video related to the same lesson. But in this lesson, I'm going to tell you something different. That is the objectives or the learning outcomes related to the chapter which you have learned or you have watched in the previous video of this lesson number 14, When the Earth Shook. Now let's begin our video. Before starting our video, if you have not subscribed my channel, please do it just now and share it with your friends so that it can grow well. Now let's come to the video of this lesson. In this, the objectives or the aims of the lesson are to know about different kinds of natural calamities, and the second objective is to know the role of different organizations helping victims during and after any natural calamity, and also to know about the Reciter scale, because this lesson is especially related to the natural calamity earthquake. So I have taken this one more objective related to this lesson so that children must come to know that what is a Reciter scale. Now let's begin our objectives one by one. In this video, you will come to know that the activities which I have shown, I'm going to show you in this video, you can use these activities for your revision. Teachers can use these activities for assessing the child, or the parents can also use these same activities to assess whether their child has learned the objectives of this lesson clearly or not. Okay, now let's come to the first TLO of this lesson. The first TLO is to know about the different kinds of natural calamities. In this, I have given you the pictures of very common 5 types of natural calamities, in which you can first explain the the natural calamity with the child in a very few sentences like this. The first one is the flood. Flood comes when it rains too much and there is no water management system in the cities or in the river areas. Now, the second one is the fire, especially the forest fire, where it happens due to the rubbing of the leaves and hot atmosphere. It is for this the human activities are generally responsible. Next is the famine. Now it is not very common, but in 1943 it was a great famine of Bengal. It happens when there was no rain or no growing of the crops. But now these days this type of situations can be handled by providing food and water from the other areas to that area by the government and the other agencies or the social groups. And this picture is showing you the picture of earthquake, in which you can see that the tumbling of these big buildings, the peoples get injured during this, and all this can happen. And related to the full complete chapter or explanation you have watched in the previous video. And the fifth one is the cyclone, and it is very common near the coastal areas of any country, like in India. Recently we have observed the Amphan cyclone in Orissa and West Bengal coastal regions. It happens only due to the pressure created inside the oceans, and then heavy rain or with a very speed winds comes. So in small sentences you can communicate, you can tell the students about these natural calamities. You can give these pictures to identify with their names. You can give them to match, or it depends on you how you use this activity to find out the assessment of the child. The second TLO is about to know the role of different organizations which helps during any disaster or any natural calamity. In the first of all, our defense system, our defense army, air force and navy jawans, they come fast, and they do the all necessary actions related to the food, cloth and medicines, and they also help the people to get out from that bad situation to the safer places. In the similar way, the health organizations, they provide the medicines and they help the injured people to a safer place or to a better condition. The one more is the NDRF, that is a Natural Disaster Response Force of our India, that is also specially organized, especially made for to handle the situations of natural disasters before and after the any natural calamity. Along with that, some social groups, the society groups, they come together to help the people. They provide food, clothes, medicines and other things which they need after the natural calamity of whether the flood, earthquake or anything or other types of. And in this way, this our police organization also helps the people by giving them the maintaining the law and order, along with that providing them food, shelter and everything. And after this, the scientists and architects and engineers, they also help these people to rebuild their houses in a proper or safer form, so that they next time if the same natural calamity hits that place, they may be safe from that disaster. In this way, we come to know that the different organizations help together to improve the situation of the disaster phase hit place. Now the last one, TLO, which I want to give my children is the to know about the Richter scale, because our chapter number 14 is especially related to the earthquake. So I have choose this one for you, children. The Richter scale means if you will not able to I'm not going to show this picture, you will not know whether the scale, you just know scale means the small rectangular shaped object, but here it is a ruler in which the this type of needle makes this graph and then it comes out like that. And all this is the earthquake Richter scale, on which we measure that how much, what is the intensity of the earthquake in that area. Okay children, and so this is all about your lesson number 14, TLOs and objectives. And this is the place where it hits and it shows like that. If on the map we show it like that, means it has a one center, epic center, and then it goes in a circular form. Okay, now this is all about your objectives. I think you have now come to know that if you can able to answer all these questions, you are achieved all the TLOs as described by our higher organizations. Thank you for watching this video, and share it once again, subscribe it and try to like it, and also give me the advice to do it much better way, so that it will be beneficial for you and me also. Thank you once again